Hey everyone, welcome to In the Beyond. Today I'm back channeling another timeless pick a card reading, and today I'm going to be bringing through a message that is very urgent, an urgent message from Spirit. So we have 3 piles to choose from today. We have pile number 1 with the Sacred Space card, as well as the Selenite wand. We have pile number 2 with the Sacred Tears card, as well as the Clear Quartz double terminated point. And for pile number 3, we have the Sweetgrass braid with the Howlite stone. So take as much time as you need to see which crystal and which card is really calling to you, and that is going to be the pile that has an urgent message for you today. So yeah, let's get into this reading. Let's see what's in the cards, and let's go in the beyond. Hey pile 1, if you guys were drawn to the Selenite wand as well as the Sacred Space card, this is going to be your reading. Let's see what your urgent message is today. So right away, you're drawn to this beautiful card with Sacred Space, and it says support. So I'm feeling very called to say, I think you are going through a time of great transition, potentially stress, and I think you're being called to set aside time and space to realign yourself with spirit, realign yourself with your spirit guides, nature, wherever you feel divinity. I just keep hearing the words realignment and realign. So with the Sacred Space card, it's usually calling on you to create more sacred space around yourself and your physical, your physical space, your home. But it can also be talking about really paying attention to our sacred space around our body, our energetic space. Perhaps you're being called to adorn yourself with sacred protections. Perhaps you're being called to create altars. But I think you will have an idea in mind of what your sacred space will look like and feel like. And I think you're just being called to realign to your version of divinity at this time. Let's pull some more tarot cards to get a deeper message for you. What does my pile 1 urgently need to know from Spirit? Urgent messages for pile 1. Urgent messages for pile 1, please. Yes, we have the 10 of Cups. Beautiful. 3 of Thunder. So this is also the 3 of Swords in traditional tarot. Ooh, we have the Hierophant. Yes. And the Sun. Exactly. Okay, so major things are going on for you guys. Major shifts are happening. We have the 3 of Swords talking about a lot of stress, heartbreak, feeling disconnected. Maybe you've been feeling disconnected from your spiritual practice. Maybe you've been feeling disconnected from your heart and your sacred space inside of yourself. You're being called to create sacred space. You're being called to create a container for yourself and your sacred energy, and almost like your heart space. You're being called to care deeply about your spirituality, your spiritual practice. You're being called to really take on a form of nesting, because we have these beautiful, I think these are quails here depicted. And there's this beautiful nest here, and they're putting all of their energy into these beautiful eggs that will hatch into their family. So I feel like you're being called to really create this nest for yourself. Maybe you need to create a sacred space so your inner child can feel held and feel safe. Maybe you need to create a meditation room or corner so you can connect with your own energy, your intuition. Perhaps you feel called to create a sacred altar so you can really connect back to the divinity inside yourself and the divinity outside of yourself as well. I'm just really being called to this like sacred container, maybe treating your body like more of a sacred vessel for the divine. So maybe really focusing on your self-care, your nutrition, going deeper into your spiritual practice. These are all things that could really help you. I feel like it's an urgent message because I think you're really going through a stressful time, perhaps. You are maybe transitioning through a few things that are maybe, stressful, heartbreak, like I said. Maybe you're going through a breakup, a loss, or a grief of some situation. We also have the Hierophant here. And the Hierophant, again, we have these birds. So again, they're a couple. So I'm feeling really called to just talk about that nesting again. Creating that sacred space, creating space for you to visualize your manifestations so your eggs can hatch in the future. Whatever your goals, dreams, and ambitions are, I feel like that is what the eggs represent. I think there are things you could be doing in the physical world to aid your manifestations and visualizations. The Hierophant in traditional tarot also speaks about somebody who is an authority figure in sacred spaces like, churches or institutions. The Hierophant is usually somebody who has a lot of power and social status. It's somebody who is usually quite well versed in their area of expertise. Like they are an expert at something usually. So I feel like this card is coming out to talk about you kind of taking the next step on your spiritual journey and going deeper into whatever spiritual practices resonate with you. So potentially there's going to be like a leveling up in your spiritual practice, or you're just going deeper. You're going deeper into your ancestor practice, or you're going deeper into your meditation practice. There's something, there's like going to be like a leveling up or an achievement unlocked in a way with your spiritual practice as you create the sacred space to go further into your practice. Maybe you really resonate with dream work, perhaps. And so this could be talking about using some herbs, using some incense to enhance your dreaming, maybe burning some mugwort before bedtime to help you relax and deepen into those visions. It could just be, meditation and, having that time and space to truly be with yourself, your energy. I'm also getting like sound healing. We have the drum here. Maybe, it's talking about making a time and a space so you can use singing bowls. You can maybe play an instrument that resonates with you and you feel closer to divinity when you're playing your instrument. There's just something here about connecting with divinity because we have this beautiful sun card. And these figures are just in tune with the divine radiant sun here. And the sun is really representing spirit for me in this card right now. So I feel like, you're really being called to realign with spirit. Focus on your sacred space. Focus on the energy around you, your etheric body. Maybe you are being called to do some cleansing and purifying because we have the selenite wand here as well. So maybe some salt baths to help cleanse some energies that are maybe lingering on you from stressful events or people. Really kind of connect to that purity that the salt will bring, the cleansing that the water will bring, whatever you feel called to. However you like to spiritually cleanse your space. Maybe it's with incense, maybe it's with essential oils, diffusing them in your home. But yeah, I think your focus right now should be about creating a sacred space so you can realign with the divinities that you like to connect with. Let's pull some more oracle cards for you guys to get some more messages here. Any more messages, urgent messages for pile 1? An urgent message for my pile 1. Urgent messages for pile 1. So we have the ladybird, or like the ladybug with luck. All of your manifesting, positive thoughts, and visualizations have been heard. Yeah, this is what we've been talking about, like creating a sacred space so your manifestations and visualizations can come into actuality, so they can manifest. I feel like your spirit guides are saying, like, we're hearing you, but we need more of a commitment. Maybe we need more of that realignment, and that will really get your manifestations to actualize in the physical, is like coming more in alignment with spirit again. We also have the butterfly with emerging. Take the leap of faith. Yeah, I think you guys are probably going through a lot of stress because we have, you know, the 3 of Swords here and the butterfly emerging. You know, it's talking about that transformation and really needing to just trust deeply in spirit that the next phase of your life will unfold and will be beautiful. You know, the wings of the butterfly are so beautiful. They're so magnificent. And I feel like the caterpillar has no idea that they're coming. And I think that's kind of representing where you are potentially. Like, you might be feeling kind of stuck or kind of at a loss, maybe because there's just been so much stress going on, and Spirit is just asking you, go deeper into the spiritual practices, realign, you know, trust, emerge, take that leap of faith, and the manifestations and the things you want will be coming. We also have the dolphin. Healing wisdom is surfacing. Stop and listen. I love this card. I feel like you guys are very spiritual. I feel like maybe you've just hit like a hiccup on your spiritual practice. Maybe you've just, you know, something has happened and you've been maybe not dedicating yourself as much as you used to. But this card is just such a card of deep spiritual energy. We have, you know, Atlantis being represented here. We have the beautiful dolphins who have so much wisdom. I think your spirit guides will be sharing more wisdom with you if that's what is needed. But again, you're really being called to stop and listen. Take that time out, reconnect, realign with divinity, realign with your sacred space. Make some offerings if that resonates with you. Make an altar if that resonates with you. Add more crystals or candles or sacred healing tools into your practice if these things resonate. If you've been feeling called to add some more things, or, you know, just light some candles and meditate, you know, whatever resonates with you, you're just really being called to realign with your spiritual practice again and kind of go deeper. Yeah, and we also have the water here talking about, you know, purifying energy again, like the salt and the water can really help to cleanse and purify if you feel like there's been heavier energies around you and maybe they're lingering. So yeah, that's really what I'm seeing for you guys. Pile number 1. Thank you all so much for joining me today. If you did like this video, please like and subscribe and leave me a comment letting me know how this resonated with you. I always love to read the comments. I truly love doing these readings. And I'm just so grateful that you're here with me now. And I really hope to see you in one of my next readings. Hey pile 2, if you guys were drawn to the double terminated clear quartz, this is going to be your reading. Let's see what your urgent message from Spirit is today. So you guys we're drawn to the Sacred Tears card, and this is such a beautiful card, and it says expression. So your urgent message might be talking about, you know, allowing yourself to be vulnerable, to express the feelings that you've been holding inside. Perhaps you've been going through a stressful time. Maybe there's been a lot of grief, loss, change, But yeah, you're just being called to connect to your vulnerability. You're being called to connect to your feelings, your emotions, and really express what wants to be expressed. So let's pull more tarot for you guys to get a deeper message. And yeah, what else do you guys urgently need to know with your expression here? Pile 2, urgent messages from Spirit for my pile 2. Urgent messages from Spirit for pile 2. We have the Harvest of Thunder, which is the King of Swords. We have the Root of Cups, which I believe is the Page of Cups. We have the Tower. Yes, I was sensing Tower energy with this first card. I feel like there's been a lot of change. I feel like something crumbled. I feel like there's been great upheaval, and you're just being called to acknowledge how you feel about it. Don't suppress emotions, because that is dangerous to our health. It's always healthier to validate how we're feeling, express it, let it out, let it be released. These beautiful waves here, I feel like, you know, the waters are really calling you. The element of water is here to support you. Water holds memory. Water can sense vibration. Water can sense energy. If you've been feeling called to connect with water, it can be as simple as, you know, taking a shower, taking a bath, taking a foot soak with intention. So bringing your intention to that bath or that foot soak, like connecting with the water, maybe speaking to the water, saying something like, you know, thank you. I'm going to, you know, connect with your energy. Could you please help me release how I'm feeling? Could I put my pain in this bath? Could I release my anxiety in this bath? Like something like that. It'll be different, like depending on your situation and how this is resonating with you. But if you feel called, like really connect with that element, connect with the water, talk to it, like let your feelings go into the water, let your burdens and emotions flow freely into the water. The water will help you cleanse, help you release. The water will bring those energies back into the earth for alchemization, and the water can help you to remove toxins. It can help you remove trauma. It can help you to remove heavier energies that are really on you. And we do have what I believe is the Knight of Cups here. You know, these beautiful salmon really connected to the water. And the Knights in tarot are really connected to action. So I feel like you're really being called to take an action to connect with, you know, your sacred tears, your sacred expression, your sacred emotional body. You're really being called to just connect with water and release what needs to be releasing. And I feel like this is an urgent message because maybe you've been bottling things up, or you've been going through this, honestly, this big shift, this big change, this big tower moment, a big upheaval. Maybe you've lost a job that you actually really liked, but because of like management or something, you know, you had to be let go, and you have these emotions around it. And instead of, you know, bottling it up, saying you're fine, it's important to acknowledge how we feel, how events have made us really feel, validate these things so we can, you know, move on to the next chapter in our life. And perhaps, you know, this is talking about a relationship that ended. Maybe it's a friendship that ended, or even a loss. Maybe you've lost a beloved pet, or you've lost a dear friend, or even a family member. Something major has shifted, something major has changed. We have the Tower here. So I'm not surprised that, you know, you're probably feeling a little vulnerable, a little stressed, and you probably have some emotions that are ready to be expressed and released. We also have the Eight of Stones here. Yeah, and I was honestly just thinking about expressing emotions with creativity. I was thinking about expressive arts therapy. I was thinking about, using art, using music, singing to help us express our emotions. As humans, that comes so naturally to us to use our, our singing and our music and our art as ways of expressing emotions. If this is resonating with you, you could look up like art therapy activities, or just look up like intuitive art or expressing emotions through art. A really quick, easy exercise is to just take, some colored pencils or crayons, or like whatever you have, markers. It's helpful to have different colors if you are able to, but you could really just do a simple activity of taking a blank piece of paper, drawing a circle, and your intention could be, okay, I'm going to color and draw how I feel today, just using colors, just using shape, and just using line. And you can really kind of express how you're feeling. Maybe, you put a lot of blue in the picture, and that's representing your sadness. Perhaps you're making a lot of like zigzags, jagged lines, and things like that to represent your anger and frustration, and that will help you to release those emotions. So, if you resonate with visual art, maybe you resonate deeper with singing, putting on your favorite music, singing along. Maybe that's very cathartic for you. Perhaps just dancing is how you release emotions and release energy and stuff like that. So I think there's something about creativity here to help you to release your emotions. So maybe try something new, or do something that is a hobby of yours that you always enjoy when you want to release emotions. Maybe it's just even journaling as well. Writing things down, journaling about your emotions. We also have the World here. Yeah. Okay, so something definitely ended. I feel like a major chapter of your life has ended. Maybe even, you've reached a big milestone or something like that. So yeah, really express your emotions about how you're feeling about this ending, this completion, this cycle that, maybe is over. Maybe it's talking about, a major chapter has ended and there's some emotions to be released around that. Let's pull some more oracle cards for you guys to get more messages. Pile 2. Messages for pile 2. Urgent messages for my pile 2. What are the urgent messages for pile 2? So we have, you guys got, the first pile got this as well, luck with the ladybug. All of your manifestations, positive thoughts, and visualizations have been heard. So I feel like spirit is definitely really listening to you guys. I think maybe you've been, calling on spirit to help you manifest certain things, to manifest maybe a new chapter, a new beginning. I feel like luck is on your side, and a new beginning will be happening and will be unfolding in divine timing here. We have the otter spirit with initiations. Be open through this transitional time. Yes, guys. Again, we have this beautiful water being represented. I think you're really being called to sink deeply into water, sink deeply into expressing emotions right now. You're going through a major transition. A major time of transitional energy is around you. Call on the element of water to help you through this time. Look to your playful spirit as well. Connect with your creativity, connect with your inner child through this time. That is going to be really helpful for you guys as you go through this journey and this transition. We also have the dragon here with Gaia's gateway. Access Earth's inner wisdom. Oh, this is so beautiful. I don't often get this beautiful card with the dragon spirit, but I feel like the dragon spirit is like this fierce energy, but also this very vulnerable energy, like with these beautiful purples here. I think there's a lot of wisdom for you guys to uncover as you go through this next cycle of your life. You've probably been this time of like transition and growth is probably not easy, but you are attaining more wisdom. You're attaining more experience as you go through these situations that are, you know, these tower moments, these dark nights of the soul. You're gaining a lot of wisdom, and I see you coming out strong and fierce and resilient and moving into the next chapter with all this fierce energy and strength. Ooh, we have Chameleon here with Soul Tribe. It is safe to be seen. When this card comes out, I feel like it's always talking about new connections are on the horizon. I'm thinking perhaps you will be connecting more with Soul Tribe. Perhaps you're leaving behind people. Perhaps relationships have ended, but I think, you know, ultimately it's in your highest and greatest good, because hopefully in the future, and I think what this card is talking about is you will be connecting with people who are deeply in part of your soul tribe, who you really vibe with and who are healthy for you. So I think the next chapter is all about you connecting to the people that really feel like home and who really have your best interest at heart. And yeah, I always see this card as like new opportunities and new connections are coming in. So that's what I'm seeing for you guys, pile 2. Thank you all so much for joining me today. If you did like this video, please like and subscribe. Leave me a comment down below letting me know how this resonated with you. I always love to read the comments. Yeah, just thank you guys so much for being here today, and I hope to see you in one of my next readings. Hi, pile 3. If you guys were drawn to the Howlite Stone, as well as the Sweetgrass Braid card, this is going to be your reading. So I think your urgent message from Spirit today has to do with your receptivity and your openness to receiving blessings, joy, love, happiness. I feel like you're being called to just really deepen into your receptivity, allowing, going with the flow, maybe taking a step back, centering yourself, connecting to stillness, connecting to peaceful energy, and going with the flow of the universe. Let's pull some more tarot cards to go deeper into this message. What is the urgent message for pile 3? What is the urgent message for my pile 3? Urgent message for pile 3. Ooh, we have the hanging one, yes. The Ace of Thunder, so the Ace of Swords. The 3 of Stones, or the 3 of Pentacles. The Root of Cups, or the Knight of Cups. Ooh, and the Page of Cups, Seed of Cups here. Okay, this is very, very beautiful energy. So you are definitely being called to rest and reflect right now. Connect into your sacred energy to attract your manifestations, to attract love and joy and happiness to you. The sweetgrass braid in traditional native teachings from the Americas, so First Nations and the indigenous people from the Americas, the sweetgrass braid is called the hair of Mother Earth, and it's a beautiful herb that is used as incense to attract good energy and positive energy. It's also used in things like basket weaving and other crafts, and it has this beautiful vanilla aroma. It's so sweet, it's so fragrant. when you smell it, you just, you feel joy and happiness. It really attracts beautiful positivity. And I feel like that is what Spirit wants you guys to really know, is by just sitting back, being yourself, taking time out to rest and reflect, maybe to contemplate, get new perspectives on things, be still in this moment. You will be attracting beautiful blessings here with Ace of Thunder. You will be attracting, the insights you've been looking for, or the spiritual energy you've been looking for. You will be attracting the friendships, the collaborations, the relationships that you've been looking for. And you're really going to start to tap into your intuition and to your emotional nature, your intuition, all of the things that represent divine feminine energy inside of you, as you just allow the universe to bring you these energies. And the Howlite Stone is here talking about, resting, relaxing, meditating, connecting to your intuition, connecting to your third eye, to your emotional nature, using your emotional nature as a strength. I just think there's a lot here to talk about your ability to attract your manifestations. And I feel like the main urgent message is here with the Hanging One. It's talking about, taking a moment out for yourself, connecting with rest and relaxation, so you can start to just contemplate, be with your thoughts, be with your intuition, and you'll start to see things in new ways, and you'll start to see things in a new perspective. And this will help you to realign, and this will help you to, find yourself again if you've been feeling lost, or just find the things that are wanting to find you. So whether that is the people that you want to manifest are out there and they want to find you, and you just need to kind of rest and connect to your sacred ability to attract these manifestations, or if it's more of just a blessing that wants to come in, a teaching, a spiritual practice, or something like that. It's all here in the cards. We could also be talking about financial stability and abundance with the Three of Stones, the Three of Pentacles here. Maybe you've been wanting to attract the right job or the right way to connect to abundance. And I think the answers will come to you as you connect to your intuition, as you take a moment out, as you start to connect with, the more watery nature of your intuition and things like that. So yeah, let's pull some more oracle cards for you guys. Message for my pile 3, urgent message for my pile 3. What does pile 3 need to know right now? Urgent message for pile 3. Ooh, we have the Death card with transmigration. So this is talking about shifting energies, connecting, surrendering, connecting to source, surrendering to the universe, which, yeah, you're really being called to do. Just go with the flow and just deeply trust the universe and connect to spirit, and just allow what wants to come. I think this is all about, just allowing what wants to manifest. Maybe you've been trying too hard on your manifestations. Maybe you've been overthinking things, trying to almost force things to happen when they're not ready. And this is just Spirit's way of saying it's just time to take a breather, rest, reflect, relax. It's all gonna work out. The universe is unfolding your desires in a unique way. These blessings are coming in. Source is bringing you everything you need. Just trust that and allow. Really focus on surrendering and allowing right now. We also have the prayer card with hope. Oh my goodness. These figures with their outstretched arms connecting to source, connecting to the universe. It's coming through so clear right now. Like, spirit is just wanting you to connect to source, connect to your sacred divinity, connect to spirit, and just trust and allow right now. These beautiful outstretched arms are open, and these figures are ready to receive. They're ready for their blessings to come in. They're ready for the abundance to come in. So just focus on really allowing all the abundance to come in. Maybe use some affirmations or meditation practices to help you guys right now to just focus on your allowing, your surrendering. So like an affirmation like, I allow the universe to bring me abundance. I connect with flow and receptivity. Anything like that could really help you guys, just reminding yourself that throughout the day. Don't do too much. I think this group has been doing too much, trying too much to make their manifestations come through, and the universe just wants you to take a step back, allow the things to come in. What you want, you will attract. Let these things unfold in a way that is aligned with ease. You know, really just allowing and surrendering, watching the universe bring these blessings to you. So yeah, that's really what I'm seeing for you guys, pile 3. Thank you all so much for joining me today. If you did like this video, please like and subscribe and leave me a comment down below letting me know how this resonated with you. I always love to read the comments and I love to do these readings. Thank you all so much for being here today, and I hope to see you in one of my next readings.